Well, hello everybody. I'm back, and guess what I found? More gingerbread books. So right now, we're going to read The Gingerbread Girl. It is by Lisa Campbell Ernst, and it is a Scholastic Inc. book. They are the publishers. You may remember the sad story of the gingerbread boy. He ran away from the lonely old woman who baked him, as well as many other hungry characters. His dash through life was ended in one greedy gulp by a sly fox, pretending to help him cross a river. This is the story of his younger, wiser sister. A full year had passed since the lonely old woman and the lonely old man had lost their gingerbread boy to the devious fox. They were even lonelier than before. "Let's bake again," suggested the old man one morning. "But what if the same thing happens?" cried the old woman. "I couldn't bear the loss." "Let's make a girl this time and decorate her with candies. Surely a sweet little girl wouldn't run away," answered the man. So they mixed up the dough, rolled it, and cut it out. They dressed it with as many candies as they could fit, completing the cookie with an amazing hairdo made of licorice whips. "She is sweet," gasped the woman as she slid the cookie sheet into the oven. Do I have my pointer? Here it is. Look at this, so sad. And he's trying to be very supportive of her. And here's that gingerbread dough. And then there are those licorice whips. Those are good. While the lonely old woman and the lonely old man stood watch by the oven, they talked, remembering their gingerbread boy's short life. He never should have run away. He never should have trusted that fox. As the new cookie baked, her mind woke up. And she heard everything. Sweet or not, she thought, things will be different this time. When it was time for the cookie to be done, the old woman carefully, ever so carefully, cracked open the oven door to peek. Look at her, one eye is open. Boy, that is a gorgeous gingerbread outfit. Bam! Out jumped the gingerbread cookie, running toward the door. The little old woman screamed, "Stop, stop!" And the little old man came running. But the cookie was already out the door and headed down the same path that her brother had traveled. "Here we go," whispered the gingerbread girl. The man and the woman chased after her, but she sang, "I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." I love that. A little bit different than the gingerbread boy. As the gingerbread girl dashed along the path, she came to a group of farmers working in the fields. The aroma of fresh baked gingerbread caught their attention. "Wait!" the hungry farmer shouted and began to run after the gingerbread girl. She laughed and called, "Hey, farmers, don't bother. Like my brother, I'm fast. Run all you want, but I've learned from his past. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." Farther down the road, a pig came into view. As the gingerbread girl grew closer, her candy sparkled in the sunlight. The pig squealed with joy and tried to take a bite, but the gingerbread girl was too fast. She leaped over him singing, "I can leap past Piggy like all of the others. The story will not end like that of my brothers. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." So far, I like her. She's very confident. One day, the path she came upon an artist. "A masterpiece good enough to eat," the artist whispered, and reached out to scoop up the gingerbread girl. With some fancy footwork, the gingerbread girl zipped past, laughing. "I can outrun this artist like I outran Let me try that again. "I can outrun this artist like I outran the pig. I am one smart cookie. despite this wild wig. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl. I love her rhymes. So clever. Farther along, the gingerbread girl passed a cow with her calf, who mooed happily. Mama, I want a cookie to go with my milk. But when the cow tried to catch the gingerbread girl, she soon found herself running behind, listening to the gingerbread girl call, "Chase if you want, I am faster than you. Although you have 4 feet, and I only have 2. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." I hope you're finishing those lines with me. Up ahead, a dog walker was crossing the path with 3 dogs. The dogs barked happily, seeing a tasty treat headed their way. But as the gingerbread girl sped past, the group was soon in line with the others, hearing, "You're joining the chase, the more the merrier, but no one can stop me, not hound nor terrier. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread girl." It's like I can hear you guys. Now the path ran right past a school. The children were out for recess and feeling quite hungry. Shouts of "Cookie!" were heard across the playground. The gingerbread girl wanted them all as they joined the chase with their teachers. The gingerbread girl waved to them all as they all joined the chase with their teachers. And she sang, "I know that it's snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat. I'll run and I'll run with a leap and a twirl. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread girl." It almost sounds like she's telling them to catch her. "I know that it's snack time and you want a sweet. Come follow along and you'll soon have a treat." Are they going to catch her? Not what I predicted. Finally, the gingerbread girl came to the same river her brother had traveled to cross. Who should be waiting for her but that same devious fox? I want to close the book. Don't talk to him. "Hello, my pretty," crooned the fox. "I was a friend of your brother's. It looks like trouble runs in the family. Do let me help you across the river. Just jump onto my tail." The gingerbread girl shivered, then sang in nearly a whisper, "Do I have your promise for a safe ride to share? You won't drop me or eat me? That's all I implore." I said that wrong. Can I say it one more time? It didn't rhyme, but here's how it goes. "Do I have your promise for a safe ride to shore? You don't drop me or eat me. That's all I implore." Implore means that's all that she's asking, but kind of desperately asking. The fox chuckled. "I promise, my sweet little..." I can't read the word. "My sweet little..." The words are so fuzzy. And the gingerbread girl gingerly climbed on the fox's tail. Oh no, she's going to do it, and she's going to regret it. The instant the gingerbread girl climbed on, the fox dove into the water, ready for a fabulous feast. "Oh, the water is so deep. Move to my back," he insisted, thinking this cute cookie was even dumber than her brother. I don't like that word, dumber. Anyone who could tell by looking at her that she was an airhead. The gingerbread girl did what she was told. "That's a good little girl," the fox said with a snicker. "Oh my, the water is deeper. Now move to my head." Oh no, she's going to do it. She's really going to do it. No sooner had he spoken these words than the gingerbread girl leaped to his head, pulling off a strand of her own leathery, licorice hair. With the expertise of a ranch hand, she triple-looped it around the fox's snout and tied it off with a half-hitch knot. You're right, she whispered. Oh, you're right, she whispered in the fox's ear. I am good. Look what she did. Oh, she is smart. I thought for sure she was doomed. The fox snarled and struggled and strained, thrashing about, but the gingerbread girl hung on, turning him toward the crowd. Riding the fox like a bucking bronco, the gingerbread girl whizzed past, sinking. He'll run and he'll run with a leap and a twirl. Come follow me. I'm the gingerbread girl. She did it. So smart. The awestruck crowd followed all the way back to the lonely old woman and the lonely old man's house. The gingerbread girl rode into the kitchen, secured the fox, jumped onto the table, and said, and she measured and mixed with a leap and a twirl, singing, I'll bake you some more. I'm the gingerbread girl. Oh my gosh, a big party with more gingerbread people. That's what she meant. Follow me, we'll get more sweets. And there's the fox, still tied up right against the table. The old woman and man quickly joined in to help, having a hungry, happy house full to feed. From that moment on, of course, they were never lonely again. The end. And what of the fox? The gingerbread girl was eventually able to teach him some manners, using gingerbread crumbs for treats. Most days, you could see them riding across the countryside and hear a small voice drifting in the breeze. We'll run and we'll run with a leap and a twirl. I outfoxed the fox. I'm the gingerbread girl. The end. She did it. And I guess if the old man and the old lady just make circle cookies or square cookies, and then they use that for the crumbs for the fox, they're not really hurting anybody, right? Just save some dough and make little scraps so you don't have to break off a gingerbread ear or a gingerbread finger, right? Thank you for listening. I have more for you. Until next time.